of this inner glow up, this attention towards self and our psychic hygiene. I'm going to give people a few minutes to join. And so if you're already here, just begin by shifting out of the mental landscape, the mindscape, and into the heart space. If you're new to this, it may seem like some effort to do that. What I recommend you do is imagine that there is a well of beautiful, clear crystal water in your heart space, and you want to drop from the busy mind up here down into that beautiful crystalline water well of your own heart space. And imagine that, you're drawing up buckets of this water and you're engaged in this task down in your heart space, and you're not overthinking, and you're just really, really present with yourself. It really helps to place 2 hands over the heart and gently press, as it helps you bring all of your spirit, kind of the disparate parts that want to flee this realm and the challenges here and the density here. So 2 hands over the heart, gently pressing, also releases oxytocin. It helps the body feel held. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you for joining me. So again, while we're waiting for people, giving them a chance to join, just out of the head and into the heart. 2 hands over the chest. There we go. Okay, before we can expand our light from this vessel, this vessel, everything is light. What I'm being shown is it's really important to call all of yourself back. There are so many parts of us that self-exile, that flee. And I'm being shown a game, like I used to play soccer, basketball, softball. And if half the team's off the field, we can't play the game. So we're going to, again, playfulness. We're going to keep this light. Those of you who were here for Days of Joy, my MO is keeping things playful and light. The first creative principle in the universe is play. It's creation itself, which is play. Survival comes secondary. And so it's a distortion based in separation from source, ourselves as source. So that's the game we've been up to here. But now we're in the game, like the full, it's like the final inning and the big homecoming. Can we pull it off? Yes, we are in process of doing that. So that's a little preamble. So let's get into it, because these are going to be kind of short and sweet, I think, and super powerful. Thank you, everyone, for saying hello here. I can feel your energy and feel the field building, and I can feel the future participants on the replays, and some of you are going to revisit these. So this will be a blend, I can tell already, of like pep talk and, cheerleader and coach, and some messages coming through, and then some really profound clearing. And also, if you saw my social post today, 7/7, 4 years ago, that's when the court chose the day for my family then to change our last name to Love. You can't make it up, right? So I also know that this week that I've been guided to do, as always, is about bringing through more for Earth and humanity. So yes, we are doing this ultimately for ourselves, to clear out our field and have better psychic hygiene and discharge what is not ours, but make no mistake, there's probably going to be some really powerful source plasma flows coming through. So you're participating in a body of work to help sustain a higher harmonic and a higher order of love within yourself, always first and foremost, as a more harmonic, more harmony and balance. And ultimately, that's your emanation that comes out. So, all right. So again, let's go back. We're gonna go now that the preamble, it feels like, has concluded. Let's really go in. Oh, it's 4:44 when I look on my live. We've been 4 minutes, of course. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. 2 hands over the heart and gently press. And focus on your breath. In and out through the nose, long, deep inhale, long, deep exhale. Notice how when you get to the top of the inhale, the tendency might be to hold your breath. It's really common when you have an animal nervous system and a very busy mind based in a fear-conditioned set of patterns in the subconscious to hold the breath. See if you can't let it crest at the top and then flow over. Today we are becoming the cup that overflows. The well that never runs dry. Going back to the imagery I began with at the very top, in your heart space, see a beautiful well. Crystalline, pure, clean waters that sparkle from some other source, not the sun. And draw those waters up in whatever container you desire. It could be a chalice, a bucket. For some of you, I'm seeing a balloon, filling the balloon, making a water balloon with it. And draw those waters up in your own being, coming down from like the root of your spine and drawing them up through the heart, all the way through the crown. We are reestablishing your own source flow, your own source overflow. This can never be depleted. We are reestablishing and restoring the flow that you are. There we go. And as this restores itself through the field, there's a great deal of movement as old stagnant energy begins to move and yield. Gives way to the source flow that you are. No obstacle wants to resist this. All of it being dissolved and transmuted and carried along in this beautiful source flow. Continue to focus on the breath and reassure the body that it is safe to let go. It does not have to hold on or white knuckle or keep these old distortions intact. There we go. So the greater intelligence of source that you are is bringing these healing waters through your field and out beyond you. Imagine this beautiful, it's become a crystalline river of light emanating from your field. Several branches, there's several branches that are flowing. Some of them are waterfalls, some of them are huge rivers, some of them are mountain streams going forth into and as part of the field of light that you are. And hold the singular request, invitation, prayer, that these waters reach those who need them most. Those who are thirsty, parched, in fact, in the desert of their own creation. In this way, you become the vessel of the love that has been staunched, stymied, cut off, for reasons we do not need to go into. In this space, there is only compassion, there is only forgiveness, there is no resentment, judgment, or anger towards any of the constriction. It was all done as part of the innocent game of contrast, of experiencing that which we are not. Lack, limitation. And allow this flow to just simply be who you are. And feel the deep sense of ease and peace that comes from that. Soften and slow your breath. If you lost your rhythm, regain it and go into a deep rest. As I offer finer tune adjustments, lots, lots clearing from the throat, the back of the heart, solar plexus, the root. And all thoughts go to radio silence as we are in the wellspring of the void. The fertile ground where new life seeds itself. From this space, there is nothing to fix. There is only love to be. Beautiful. So hopefully you are feeling softer, quieter. Feel free to stay in this space as I offer just a few closing reflections. I'm being invited to simply hold the reflection that the source love that we are, that you are, is the ultimate tonic to all sorts of ancestral limiting patterns, beliefs, fears, worries, and to now create this as your touchstone going forward. Some thoughts will return, machinations and worries, and yet you will have this touchstone as part of your emanation, your expressed physical condition, and your contribution. Amazingly, when we reclaim ourselves as the source overflow in this way, there's no need to worry about being taken from or being taken advantage from. Ooh, there's lots clearing as those words are spoken, especially from the lower energy centers. Ooh. And interestingly, as those clear, that's opening up the throat. You are the well that never runs dry. And when we put ourselves back in source flow like this, I think we're only going to just scratch the surface of what's possible in this realm. Yes, I'm being shown we are now beyond all limitation, except those that our higher selves may want to keep intact for certain edges of growth. And if that's the case, feel into the ways in which you may judge those challenges or limitations and be in resistance to them, especially if it's tied to a victim narrative. Haha. And releasing victim, there we go. Releasing disempowerment. Yeah, that's clearing from the clavicle, high heart. Ooh, yeah. Feel like people's wings all just released. The shoulder blades are clearing and releasing. And there's certainly no striving to earn source love when you express it as the overflow in this way. What a beautiful, beautiful opening to this first day of the inner glow up. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if the comments will hold in the chat for replay, so please do me a favor and come back on after you've had a chance to integrate. Maybe let this percolate all day and watch for the beautiful synchronicities in this mirrored dimension that we're in and how it gets reflected to you in this beauty. And come report back in the comments Thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow morning. Mwah! I'm giving you all a big mama bear hug. Group hug. Oh, thank you all. I love you so much. Oh, there's 33 people on. Of course. Of course there is. All right. Demain, which is French for I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.